Let's reach into the heart of you. Is as simple and true as the love you inspire in me. So let me fall if I go.
Hi, this is Munch with EmazingLights. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to do a finger tutting. First off, I'm going to show you what I like to call tucking. It's basically using your index fingers right here, tucking them into your back into your hand. So what you want to do is push it all the way down to your knuckle. So you go all the way down to your knuckle and you use your knuckle as a pointer to pull it back down. So now you want to just pull it back up, pull it back down. Just practice this, and soon you'll be able to get it in a circle, or like more of a box actually. So tuck it in, use your knuckle again, point it down, pull this out, and then pull it back up. You can also do these with your pinkies. So push it in, use your knuckle and your pinky to push this down, and then pull it out, push it in, tuck it in. You can also combine the two with your pinky and your index finger, so use this as a pointer again. Pull it out, tuck it back in. So let's go over that again. Use your index fingers to tuck it in. Pull it out. Okay. To show you an example of just switching the two with the pinkies and the indexes. You go index, index, and then you just rotate your wrist and pull it out with your pinky. I'll show you that again. You go in, rotate your wrist, pull it out with your pinky. You can do a lot of combos with that. Now next, I'll show you ghosting. I like to call it ghosting. Some people would probably like to call it something else. It's basically using a finger roll as kind of like a distraction, I guess you could say. And usually just have a finger roll right here and make a finger on your other hand disappear, like so. I'll show you again with my other hand. So just have a finger roll and you make this finger here disappear. It looks a little bit cooler with lights on, but for the sake of demonstrating and learning, I'm doing it with lights off. So again, you just make it disappear. And you can also make it reappear using different methods, different ways of finger roll. You can just go like this and then pull it up and then push it back down. But sometimes the swipes look a lot cooler. The lights are just waving around. Sometimes the two color strokes look a little bit better when you just swipe it off. But that's all in preference. So a popular one I like to do is doing this, making a shape on one hand, hitting the other hand, and then going back to the finger roll and pulling that shape out. So just to go back over the concept, it's just basically doing a finger roll with your opposite hand, having one finger or two fingers up. Usually it's easier if the fingers are closer together, so you just make it disappear. And then you can just make it reappear. But it's all in the finger roll on the other hand. So just practice your finger roll and having one finger out like this, just swiping it, or just having it finger roll over your fist and pulling it up. But when you pull it up like this, you want to make it look like a jellyfish, I guess. So it's like floating and it just shoots up. Okay. Once again, I'll just go over my favorite one. This, going in, making this shape, go back to the finger roll, and pulling that shape out, and then make it disappear. Next off, we have tracing or finger wave tutting. It's my concept. So my concept of finger wave tutting. There's also a lot of different ways of finger wave tutting, but this is kind of how I do it. I like to put it at an angle so the finger rolls will look a little bit better. It's basically doing finger rolls from index to pinky. This is really advanced, guys, so don't get hurt if you can't do it the first time. It took me a little while to do it. So you just do a finger roll from index to pinky, and you use whatever hand you want to use as a pointer to control the finger roll. So say I'm gonna make this control this hand. I want to make this hand finger roll, so it's gonna look something like this. Usually I like to go back and forth, but you can also use different hands to control different motions. So we use this finger to make this hand do a finger roll, and then we can go back. Excuse the angles, but you could do it almost any way. Probably the best way to learn right now is practicing with one hand just pointing up and just doing finger rolls over it. You could rotate it and do a finger roll over the pointing hand. I'm just moving it down like this so you can see it better, where you're just doing a finger roll, another finger roll, come back in. Okay, but basically, tracing is outlining the hand with the finger roll, with one finger doing one hand doing the finger roll and one hand doing the finger roll. So it's just like this. You're just kind of tracing across the knuckles as you're doing the finger roll. So, like so. Let's start back from the top and go back with tucking. Once again, it's this motion, using your knuckles as a pointer and tucking that finger in and pulling it back out. And then we have ghosting, where you just do a finger wave and you just swipe the finger and make it disappear. And again, tracing or finger wave tutting is just doing finger rolls over and over again, from index to pinky and connecting the index and index or pinky and index. Alright, once again, this has been Munch with EmazingLights. Thank you.